Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Shashi Tharoor and today's topic is on Shashi Tharoor, who's member of parliament and who's a party leader of the Congress Indian government. And as you know, the world has changed in the last 3 weeks of whatever happened between Pakistan and India. And yet again, I'm reluctant to make a video on Shashi Tharoor. So why am I making this video? I have utmost respect for Shashi Tharoor because I think he's a very educated man. Today we are going to discuss Congress leader Shashi Tharoor, recent criticism of US President Donald Trump remarks on India and Pakistan relations. Trump is not a class of presidents. What in the world was Mr. Shashi Tharoor thinking when he made this statement? It's like saying the United States caucus election is the most transparent, equal, clean election system in the planet. And Donald Trump won the elections by a clear majority. And now because the Indian government is losing because of Prime Minister Modi, Mr. Shashi Tharoor has the audacity to tag Mr. Donald Trump. He's not a class of presidents. Are you serious? The situation is when a party loses, then they start criticizing the other side. And being Donald Trump, he is a transparent man. He's a businessman. He's not even pro-Republican or pro-Democrats. He's just a simple businessman who's very good at making profit. He inherited his wealth from his father and he quadrupled his rich wealth over a period of specified time. He is not a man who is going to go die hard for the Republican Party and go pro-United States against Pakistan. He will look at the bigger picture, what's on the table, and discuss facts on the ground. And why does Shashi Tharoor keep going after Donald Trump? Just because he's speaking the truth? He's siding with Pakistan? This is a very, very illiterate response by Shashi Tharoor, which even I cannot comprehend that Mr. Shashi Tharoor made this statement in favor of Prime Minister Modi, who we know is not even educated. First of all, the Modi government lied to the Western powers, projecting superpower that what Modi said they are. Second, it was data falsified, data fabricated, data manipulated, which was given to the US Democrats based on Prime Minister Modi's falsified data to the Biden government, who then made wrong decisions one after the other. And it had a trickle domino effect. And they projected that India has enough military power to defeat China. Number 3, Pakistan itself is 10 times smaller country than India. The economy of Pakistan is 100 times smaller than India. Yet, the military of Pakistan has defeated India, and its implications across the planet regarding Taiwan is in jeopardy, and they will join mainland Beijing without even firing a bullet because of Chinese technology. And imagine if United States took 3 super aircraft carriers based on what Prime Minister Modi falsified data given to the US administration, projecting India as a superpower and projecting they are a military threat and they are the partners of Quad, Japan, Australia, Taiwan, against China. And there were American lives lost because of this falsified lie by Prime Minister Modi. Americans would die for a lost cause. See the big picture? And that is where the Donald Trump administration changed its alliances with Prime Minister Modi in favor of Shehbaz Sharif, and they are with the old Ronald Reagan era of Republicans siding with Pakistan military against India. And I will reiterate, there's a second reason. In the Russian-Ukraine war, the Modi government supported Vladimir Putin against Ukraine, where NATO and United States were supporting Ukraine. So there are a bunch of things that are going against Prime Minister Modi as we speak. And after Mr. Donald Trump survived a near-death experience on his life, now Shashi Tharoor comes and says he has the audacity to criticize Mr. Donald Trump. Oh my God. What is wrong with the Indian administration? The Tharoor's criticism begins with his listed 4 key reasons why he finds Donald Trump's comments deeply disappointing. Yeah, well, obviously, I would be disappointed too if you've got an idiot moron as a Prime Minister of India. Yeah, sure. But Mr. Shashi Tharoor, being who he is, he's not only the member of Parliament or Congress of India, he's also a member of Parliament of the British government. You got to be a little bit 4 steps ahead than this moron, Prime Minister Modi. I mean, I speak against my own country ministers. But this guy, it's like he's going, first he says, false equivalence. Trump's remarks imply a false equivalence between India and Pakistan, disregarding Pakistan's well-documented links to cross-border terrorism. So now they're saying about terrorism which comes from Pakistan, which is not the case. It's Indian-oriented terrorism. Then, unwarranted negotiation legitimacy. India government didn't want to negotiate with Pakistan, but they wanted a war with Pakistan. By offering a negotiating framework, Donald Trump grants Pakistan legitimacy it hasn't earned. That's what Shashi Tharoor is saying. India will never negotiate with a terrorist country and a gun pointed to its head. Now, I mean, this is it's just the one side of the coin. You have to listen 2 sides of the coin. I mean, it's very simple and straightforward. And the third point is internationalizing the Kashmir issue. Donald Trump offers to mediate and facilitates the agenda of Pakistan and India over the terrorist groups seeking or living inside Kashmir geographic area, which obviously India rejects. Then, 4th point, re-hyphenating India and Pakistan. Donald Trump's remark, re-hyphenate India and Pakistan in the global imagination, reversing diplomatic progress made over the decades. Now see, the thing is, you have to look at the big picture. The Modi government is making one mistake repeatedly. They made a mistake in 2019 by striking deep inside Balakot. They made another mistake in Operation Sindoor this time. So it's not us, it's the Modi government who is making. And the Indian Air Chief Marshal of the Air Force said we cannot fight the Pakistani Air Force. Yet the Modi the illiterate person, the stupid person of India leader is saying, go ahead and attack. And look what happened. And then, I don't want to get into it. Please check out my previous videos. I've already said I don't like to repeat and waste my breath. The tensions between India and Pakistan have escalated, particularly after the Pahalgam terror attack, which claimed 26 lives, blah, blah, blah. And Shashi Tharoor criticism of Donald Trump stems from the US president's claims of using trade leverage to ease tensions between the two nations. And there's a video I made in my previous vlogs, which is Donald Trump has cancelled iPhone, Apple manufacturing inside India because of the silly mistakes that the Prime Minister Modi took against Pakistan. Because it's not a stable economy. I mean, the Modi government is fighting with every country around its border. So how can you have a stable manufacturing economic stability to continue iPhone, Apple production inside India? See the big picture? And the counter perspective is that some argue that the Trump's transitional approach to diplomacy could benefit India. Well, obviously, Donald Trump stopped the conflict from escalating into a bigger conflict, and all he did was cut off India's economic manufacturing, iPhone production, and some other factories. That's all he did. And India has gone down in its knees. Because India is not a rich country. Oh my God. Did you know that? I didn't know that. India is a poor country, really. So you need money. If you don't have money, how will you fight a war? And now India doesn't have money. So how can they can even go a second strike against Pakistan? So Donald Trump did a very clever move, and I give full credit. And Mr. Shashi Tharoor should wake up to the reality that making such thoughtless comments in favor of the Modi government is going to put his credentials at risk. And if he's going to back an illiterate person, I firmly believe the British government should remove Shashi Tharoor from the Member of Parliament from UK. Because we don't need one other Modi Jr. in British government. In conclusion, Shashi Tharoor's criticism of Donald Trump remarks highlights the complexities of India-Pakistan relations and the need for nuanced approach. Well, we'll continue to monitor the situation and provide you updates. And if you have any thoughts concerning the topic today, please share them in the comments below, and don't forget to like by the hands icon and click the red button to subscribe. And thank you for watching my channel, and have a lovely day.